Over 100 million Americans play the lottery every year. Billions are spent chasing one moment, one number, one breakthrough. But no one talks about what happens after the win. They chased it, they got it, now what? On the surface, it looks like a blessing. Someone hits the lottery and we say, God bless them. But when we examine it through the scriptures, the picture changes. Proverbs 10:22 tells us the blessing of the Lord makes rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. Proverbs 13:11 says, wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. Scripture shows us something very clear. God's blessings come with alignment. And alignment always involves preparation. In the parable of the talents, the master gave each servant according to their capacity, not equally, but according to what they were prepared to handle. And in Deuteronomy 28, we see blessings tied to obedience and curses tied to disobedience. God does not bless you with something that will crush you. That's why there's a preparation season. What many call waiting is actually preparation. Now let's take a look at some real cases. People who hit the lottery jumped for joy, believing everything was about to change for the better. But what happens when what you call a blessing turns into a nightmare? Some didn't just lose the money, some lost their peace, some lost their families, and some even lost their lives. Abraham Shakespeare won $30 million. Overnight, his life changed. But what followed wasn't peace. Pressure increased, demands multiplied. He was generous. The more people asked, the more he gave. Eventually, someone appeared offering to help him manage his finances, whom he came to trust. And that person later ended up murdering him for his money. Now, was it the money? Was it the people? Or was it a life out of alignment with the kingdom? See, not every open door is a blessing, and not every increase is from God. Jeffrey Dampier won $20 million in 1996. He used his winnings to help family. He bought homes, he invested in businesses, and years later he was kidnapped and murdered by someone within his own circle. Scripture tells us to be wise as serpents and gentle as doves. It also warns us that your enemies will be right in your household. This is why kingdom wisdom is not optional. It is necessary in order to navigate this life. Now let's take a look at Jack Whittaker. Now, he was already wealthy before he won. He was a multi-millionaire. He owned a construction company and he worked every single day. He had a job just like everybody else, but his job was at his own company. He had money, but he still played. When you already have wealth, but you're still chasing more, what are you really looking for? Is it greed? Is it ambition? Boredom? Are you trying to fill something? Now, he played and hit the jackpot for $314.9 million. And after hitting the jackpot, lawsuits followed, theft followed, family tragedy followed, and at one point he reportedly said he wished he had torn the winning ticket up. So here we have three different people, three different backgrounds. Same pattern, where chasing led to increase. Increase brought pressure. Pressure brought exposure, and sorrow followed. Now, these are just a few examples of what can happen when we build lives outside of the kingdom. Now, does this mean staying broke is better or the answer? No, absolutely not. What it means is there's a reason the scripture instructs us to seek the kingdom first, and everything else will follow. See, God created us for abundance, but just like in the parable of the talents, provision is given according to capacity. Not everyone was created for the same assignment or the same life. The one who created you knows what you were designed to carry and sustain. You can have wealth and still not have peace. Freedom is not found in provision. It is found in alignment with the kingdom. So ditch the chase and seek the kingdom.